That tells me that they're so, if this is happening, that they are so freaking sure and certain that this film is going to be good, that they're going to put it out to the public as much as a week early before it even appears in theaters. Hey everyone, Andrew here, Super Fit Cosplay. Welcome back. So, now that I'm getting a little bit more consistent with my filming again, we've got a lot to talk about. So, Superman 2025 is coming. It's less than 2 months away. I don't have my watch on, but that's fine. It's less than 2 months away. So, what are we? May 18th, comes out July 11th, 2025. So, it's just under 2 months away. A lot of exciting stuff. So, we've seen the trailer, the new trailer, the extended cut trailer, 3 minutes long. What a trailer that was. So it's setting us up for Superman 2025, July 11th, a month before the Peacemaker Season 2, and about a year before Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Now, this trailer blew my mind. There were things in there that I was like, that's fine. Could do without. But, you know, as always, the community have, talked about the things that you've noticed, and you've sort of discussed what I've noticed and commented on that, so I love that. So please continue to do that. Comment down below with what your thoughts are, especially on what I'm about to talk about. Now, I've seen some different types of rumors floating around the web, the internet, the dark web, if you will, from anything from, Bizarro making his appearance in this movie to Superman's suit actually not being his final form suit. So most recently I've seen a meme going around about how Superman's going to get a different suit at the end of the movie. Certainly possible. I'm kind of hoping. I really am. I'm talking about the damn suit again. But there are moments in the trailer where I was like, yeah, that's really good looking. Then there are moments in the trailer where I'm like, that's not really good looking. So it's like, I don't know what's happening. Not for me to tell. We're going to find out in a couple months. But, okay. So, the expectations are high. This movie has to do well. It's launching the new DCU, and it is only one of 2 DC properties coming out in 2025. Of course, Creature Commandos being the other. So this movie has to do well for this to continue on. I love the Snyderverse. I really do. I thought it was a lot of fun. Love Henry Cavill as Superman, but we never got what we needed to get. I think the Snyderverse always was about 3 or 4 steps away from what it needed to be. So this movie's got to hit. So there's a lot riding on it. There have been estimates that if this thing does what it needs to do, opening weekend, we could see anywhere from $150 to $200 million coming in from this movie, opening weekend. So the expectations are high. Now, what we are here to discuss. So Amazon has recently partnered with DC Studios. So there is rumors, now this is yet to be confirmed, but there are rumors going around that Amazon Prime members could have access to early screening of Superman 2025 as early as 7 to 10 days before the movie comes out. Now, that comes with a couple caveats. So, A, you have to be an Amazon Prime member to have access to this, obviously. B, it's not just going to be you can turn it on and it's there. You have to reserve tickets. Now, tickets as of today, damn, I don't have my watch on. I think it's May 18th? 19th. I think it's May 19th. As of today, have not been made available yet. So it is, of course, still a rumor. But, if we can look at something like The Accountant 2, that had a similar thing, Ben Affleck, where tickets went on sale for an early screening, I think, about a week before. So we can see potentially mid to late June this might come to fruition in terms of being able to reserve tickets if it's something that's going to happen. So, really, really exciting. Really, really exciting for people who want to see early access to the film. So here's my thoughts. Here's my takeaway on that. So there's a couple different things. So James Gunn and this team have done such fantastic work in terms of marketing and publicity and getting people excited and getting the buzz generating about Superman 2025. Directed by James Gunn, starring David Corenswet. So, obviously, this is my temporary studio, so this is not exactly comfortable, so we're getting there. So there's been a lot of good things happening, and they know what they're doing, right? There's plenty of toxicity amongst fans. There's plenty of excitement amongst fans. And from what I'm seeing from the trailer, from my own videos, people commenting, there's more excitement than there is reservation and hatred, which I'm excited for. So I am really excited for this to come out. Now, this publicity, an advanced screening. Now, obviously, it could go a couple different ways. People could love this, and then all of a sudden you got this wave of fantastic reviews and social media and the people doing the marketing for you. That would be ideal. So now all of a sudden you've got this huge buzz, and then there's going to be tons of people who want to go and see this movie. The people who have done the advanced screening are going to watch it on their screens and be like, wow, I want to see what this looks like on the big screen with surround sound, all that good stuff. I think that that's exciting. I think that there's also potential for it to go the other way, in which it's not what people want. And now I don't think that that's going to be the case necessarily as a majority, but I have to play devil's advocate here. So if it doesn't go the way that people want, and they get these bad reviews, and all of a sudden you've got people who have already seen the movie, what's that going to do for opening? Now, again, I don't think that necessarily the amount of people who are going to reserve this thing on Amazon Prime is going to make a huge dent in the opening, but it certainly could affect it. And, you know, when you have an estimate of 150 to 200 million opening weekend, that's a gamble. So that tells me that if this is happening, that they are so freaking sure and certain that this film is going to be good, that they're going to put it out to the public as much as a week early before it even appears in theaters. So that's a lot of confidence. So I'm really excited about that. I think that's a really exciting thing. So I'm going to keep, like, I have Amazon Prime. I'm going to keep my eye open. I don't know that I would be one to reserve a pre-screening, just because I don't know that I would want it to be spoiled. I think I'd want to experience it on the big screen. But there are people out there who have like big screens in their houses. Like if I had like a huge ginormous screen in a cinema room, and maybe I would, I don't know. But what would you, if this is something that becomes available, would you do the pre-screening? Let me know. Comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about everything in terms of what this could potentially do to the opening. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? I'm excited to know. I'm excited to see what exactly happens for this Superman 2025 movie. So, as always, I'll continue to look and see what exactly is happening. So I'm very, very excited. I've watched the trailer about 37 times since it came out. I really, really love it. I know a lot of you don't love the music and the way that it's shot, and all this and that, but I think that there's a lot of charm there. I think that there's a lot of potential there, and I think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, that's all I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the Amazon Prime potential advanced screening of Superman 2025. So look, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to keep up to date with everything that's happening now that I'm getting my feet back on, my shoes back on, my cape back on, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, ding ding. I do have my members only channel. I know that that's been lacking for the last few months, but now I'm starting to put new things in there, things that are not available to the public. You can check out that members only area. There is a reaction of the latest trailer, of course, with myself and David in supplement to the longer reaction that we put out the other day. Please make sure you check that one out too. That video has kind of died, so I'd like for people to actually watch that. That'd be great. Introduce David to the world. David from Hoult, not David Corenswet, although David Corenswet as well. But look, that's all I have to say about that. Look, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to follow me at SuperFitCosplay on Instagram, and I will catch you next time.